Hey guys, this is Dante Verge 45, and as you can see, I'm doing a review of Storm Collectibles Devil Jin Tekken 7. And I did do a video yesterday, which was the Tekken 8 Super Ghost Battle playthrough. I just played as Devil Jin, Jin and Kazuya. Yeah, it's like 52 minutes. So it's almost like an hour. So yeah, this came out in like around a year ago, somewhere like in the middle of 2022, a year after that Jin figure I reviewed, which is almost a lot like this box, but a bit different. Um, Basically, this is just a repaint of the Jin figure that I reviewed 2 years ago. Yeah, I still have it, and I actually like that figure. So, and just so you know, I've already opened him up just to test his articulation. I know that his waist, like his upper body, is a bit loose. That's because of his wings are a bit heavy. And so you can see he has like, I don't know if you can see, but he's got like two interchangeable heads. One with the mouth open, and here with the clenched teeth. He also has, what was it? 6 interchangeable hands too, and of course with no special effect like his normal counterpart. See that on the top Tekken 7 logo, and his concept render art and CGI art, and his other concept art, which is from Tekken Tag Tournament 2. And you see that the back, it of course has some Japanese writing. See, I got 2 interchangeable heads. You got different posability, and yet for whatever reason it didn't even came with a display stand. Like you can't even you have to buy it like separately. Yeah, so it didn't came with a display stand. I had to use a different display stand. So but yeah, and it looks nicely detailed. Then again, this is just a repaint of the Jin that I have, also made by Storm Collectibles too. So yeah, so the box looks great. So which is now gonna open it up and review it. Alright, so I got him out of the box, and nothing fell apart from him, nothing broken, so it's pretty good condition. And just a quick comparison to my other Jin I mentioned. So I think they're kind of like the same height. I think then again it's like a repainted version of this one. I'm gonna try to zoom in real quick. There you go. Yeah, I mean, they're just repainted. I mean, yeah, it's just a repainted of this one. Yeah, still cool. And the pants difference, or like, yeah, he's got what? Jin's got like jeans, pants on him, maybe, well, Devil Jin, but this Jin has like karate pants on him. And not only that, is that their color differences, because it's like really yellowish orange combined at the bottom. This one's just full on red. And of course his gloves too. I mean, a bit similar. Yeah, and the studs are a bit smaller than this one right here. And the belt, he's got the chain belt right here attached to him. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for the comparison of, these two. I'm gonna try to zoom back out. before I get on to the articulation, just want to point out that he has two alternative heads. He's got the clenching teeth. He's got the open mouth as well. So yeah, that's pretty good. He's got the the two fingers, kind of like, you know, what JIN has. It's the exact same thing. Kind of like crows' feet. The way how it's like designed. He's got two open palm hands. You see right there. And he's got, like, yes, another open palm hands, but it's actually more like his fingers are like, the way how they are, like, more like a claw finger. There's a huge difference. It's like he's trying to clench his, you know, his fist. This one's like open palm. Yeah, so I'll try to switch them out later. They're even kind of easy to pull out. So yeah, so yeah, in the background too. This is also from the stage of Tekken 7. This is when, you know, the final battle happened with Kazuya and Heihachi. Yeah, it looks pretty good, and one thing I wanted to point out is his wings. Of course, you have articulation, pretty detailed. You know, they can also move like this too. Yep. So I know that his waist is somewhat loose. It's I mean, it's not that loose. That's because it's due to his wings being a bit large. So the same thing with this one too. And so you can stretch out some of the wing right here. I like how it's like, I mean, they must have been using dry brush because it's really painted, really detailed too. And yeah, the articulation, the wing, if you see that right there, it's really good. Yeah, and you know, his face looks almost like, you know, his game counterpart. It's still really good. Yeah, so articulation, you know, and he's got the chains that are molded into his arms and his jeans too. Yeah, so the head can go side to side and not much up and down. His arms can go out that far. Same thing with this one too. And now he's got double jointed, you know, elbow. I mean, you can't really do an actual double jointed elbows because it's limited by his gauntlet, his gloves. So if I were to pull this out, like, yeah, simple, it's easier to take off his gloves. You know, now you can see, yeah, now the double jointed one. Alright, so I'm gonna put it back and just this on real quick. Alright. Yeah, so his arms can go, you know, up and down like that. Same thing with this one too. Excuse me. And this, you know, rotating at the wrist. You know, side to side with the wrist too. Now the waist, you know, it's on a ball peg. Yeah, it's pretty good. Just letting you know, I did all sorts of posable positions yesterday on him as well. So yeah, and now for the legs. So yeah, kick out that far. You can also do like a full split too, like this. So yeah, it's pretty good. A full-on split like that. His legs can go out like outwards too. Same thing with this one. Alright, and double jointed legs, which is pretty good. Yeah, and not only that, the foot, yeah, so you see the foot going in and out. Now I want to mention that you can barely do like ankle pivots on him. It's because due to his pants being molded like it is, so you can't really do ankle pivot. It's hard to do that now. You can barely do that. Say he's got like 3 chains attached onto his body. That's pretty good, but once again, you can't really take them off because they're molded on to the figure. I mean, it's still pretty sick. So, yeah. Still good. See the hand, you can rotate the gauntlet too. Like that. Yeah, still pretty good. Change his head real quick. Like that. You get the clenching teeth one. Yeah, it's still pretty good. Yeah, it's once again, it's just a repainted version of this. I know the last time I did the review, or TEKKEN review, was for Yoshimitsu, which was 11 months back. So yeah, and here's the, open mouth head. Yeah, I mean, it's still, you know, a good figure to have, and it turns out you actually really like it. Alright, yep, so here's the open mouth one. Still really good. Yeah, it's an impressive, you know, well-made figure from Storm Collectibles. They've been doing this since, like, 5 years ago. So I know the first wave was Kazuya and Heihachi. Yeah, it's, you know, it's actually pretty neat. I have to give them props for making the JIN figure too. Yeah, this one is also really good as well. And let's see, I'm just gonna just change it back real quick. Right. See, and of course I'm just gonna change this one too. And it comes off really easily. The 2-finger interchangeable hand. And so, yep, so that looks good. Of course, I'm going to change the other one with another different open palm hand, but of course it's just him just making a claw. Alright, got those hands on. Yeah, it's, I have it's nothing much more to say. I mean, that's kind of pretty much it for this review, and I do have another JIN figure. It's based off his Tekken 8 design. It's what Game Dimensions, Jin Kazama. It's made by Bandai, the same company that made the Dragon Ball Super Dragon Stars action figure waves, and also the anime heroes of Bleach, One Piece, Naruto. I mean, you name it, any manga characters that are created by Bandai. It's the same box. So I'll show you to that later on. So yeah, and just, I probably give this like a 7 out of 10. It's still good. So yeah, it's a good figure to have. I mean, I would kind of recommend getting it, even though if you can find it at a cheaper price. So I know I've had this JIN for a few years now, yet I really like this figure too. The way how it's designed, made, sculpted, it's still pretty good. Yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next review.